Hey friends, so it's been about a month. I just went and checked my garden journal, and it's been just a little over a month that we got our tomato seeds planted, and they've been going in at night, but I have now hardened them off, meaning I have acclimated them to coming outside during the day, along with my lavender as well. They are need of a drink, and they are in desperate need of being up potted. So that is a whole thing I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for. But my little experiment worked really well with starting my tomatoes in these larger pots and just planting one or two per pot. And as you can see here, we've got a couple inches worth of a gap, which I purposefully did in terms of the soil level so that I could put the humidity dome over these trays, because the humidity dome isn't necessarily designed to go over these, but it worked. So I definitely think I'm going to be doing this from here on out, where I'll just start the amount. I only have 2 trays full of tomatoes. Some of them have recently started sprouting from the seeds that I planted thinking that they didn't take. And it's interesting because once I brought them outside, then some of these sprouts started sprouting, whereas when I had them inside, they never germinated until I brought them outside. So that was kind of interesting. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to backfill the pots. What that's going to do is going to also stabilize these plants because they're so tall and floppy right now. So it's going to stabilize them. Tomatoes have these like really fine hairs. Let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can see in the sunlight. They have these really fine hairs up and down the stalk. And all of those little hairs will turn into roots once they have soil around them. So that's just ultimately going to strengthen up the tomato as well. And that's all that I'm going to really be doing for now. I probably will fertilize them too, like with some fish fertilizer. So I think they need a good drink of that. And these little pots that have multiples that germinated in them, I need to transfer them out so that I only have 1 plant per pot. So there's just a few of those that I need to do that with. And some of those just aren't quite tall enough as well. So I could put them into smaller pots. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how things are coming with the tomatoes, what I'm doing right now to care for them before they can go out into the ground. Today is May 11th. So I don't typically plant my tomatoes in the ground until closer to June. So I'm gonna give these guys just a few more weeks, a couple more weeks to get larger in the pot before they get planted outside. So for now, I've been meaning to do this for a while, but for now I'm just gonna backfill these guys with soil so that it will stabilize them and give them a nice fertilizer drink. And yeah, then they'll just continually live out here on the shelf, and then I pull them in at night. So that is what I'm doing today. Little rock. So much better. Come on, little guy. So much better. Okay. So there it is. That has officially stabilized the stalk way better. And then they're going to have plenty of room root wise to grow before we get them into the ground in these pots. Okay, so I'll bring you back once I've got them all up potted, or not up potted, once I've got them all backfilled with dirt. Okay, I just gave everybody a little drink. I did do a little bit of transferring of some of them that had multiple per pot. So the ones that I pulled out of their roots are looking not out of the roots, but like pulled out by the roots. They're looking a little sad right now, but for the most part, I got everybody pretty well buried with their stalks. So I think that's going to definitely help these guys grow bigger now that they've got more support. There's a couple of them I might have to stake up just while they're growing. It's a little breezy right now, so that is supposed to help with their root formation. But for now, I'm happy with it. See, I still have a couple of these guys in here, and they're all about the same size, so I'm just kind of leaving those guys for now. I will up pot them. I had up potted a couple more over here, and they were just so itty bitty that I hope I mean, I have plenty, so if it doesn't make it, it'll be fine. But some of these were just so little, but they were in a pot with a much larger plant, so I needed to do something with them. These guys I bought from a friend, and I was also given a loofah plant, so that's pretty fun. I think I'm gonna grow that on my trellis. I'm excited about that. And we also got some strawberry starts too. Anyways, I'm getting distracted here. So in a couple of days, once these guys have kind of gotten more used to their new pot, or just in a few days, I will fertilize them as well. And I think each week I'm gonna start fertilizing them with the fish fertilizer, because they are kind of on the slower side of growing, and I know as soon as I get them in the ground, they'll take off. Tomatoes really need that warm sun. Same with peppers. So I think that's also kind of has something to do with how small they are right now. But yeah, in a couple of days, I will fertilize them, And this is pretty much where they're going to be living until they go into the ground. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick little update on how the tomatoes are growing. So I will see you guys soon.